Informational program for children.
Wadsworth, North Royalton, and Mayfield tonight on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Jason Nicholas.
Hey there, good evening. I'm Jason Nicholas, and welcome to Academic Challenge. The challenge is simple. Tonight, these three teams will compete for points by answering questions covering math, science, history, and other topics. First, though, let's take a look at our team standings, because at the end of the season, the top three scoring teams will return for our championship showdown. But these points are very important for another reason. Westfield Insurance will grant $20,000 to the top 10 schools that compete this season on Academic Challenge. Let's now get started. Our opening match, it is the lightning round. In this round, all three teams compete. We award 10 points for a correct answer. We subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. And we start each team tonight with 100 points. Here we go. You expect to see animals at the zoo, but you can also find them at the library in the titles of books, poems, and other works. See if you can identify the animals in the following titles. Here we go. These rodents are linked with men in a Steinbeck title. Wadsworth?
Mice.
Mice, yes. Several hit movie titles feature the planet of these primates. Wadsworth?
Apes.
Apes, yes. One Kurt Vonnegut title refers to this animal's cradle. North Royalton?
Cats.
Cats, yes. This type of dog is in the title of a Sherlock Holmes story about the Baskervilles. North Royalton.
Hounds.
Hound, yes. In a C.S. Lewis title, this animal joins The Witch and the Wardrobe. Wadsworth.
Lion.
Lion, yes. The title of an Edward Lear poem pairs a pussycat with this wise bird. North Royalton.
Owl.
Owl, yes. A Douglas Adams title says, so long and thanks for all these creatures. Wadsworth.
Fish.
Fish, yes. This Blackbird title is a poem by Edgar Allan Poe. Wadsworth.
Raven.
Raven is correct. This animal complained of sour grapes in an Aesop's fable. North Royalton.
Fox.
Fox, yes, wow. For our final lightning round question, let's go over to Mike Seelig from the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo.
Among the many animals you can see here at the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo are flamingos, which get their color from carotenoid pigments found in algae and what small crustaceans?
Mayfield.
Shrimp.
Shrimp or crayfish, yes. Well done there. A really quick round. Smart teams will meet them as Academic Challenge continues.
Just like anything can happen in the game you're about to watch, anything can happen in life. That's why there's Westfield Insurance.
Our employees and agency partners are here for you when the unexpected happens. Help put the pieces back together and give you peace of mind.
In addition to high school quiz shows, we support programs like teen driver safety and community involvement.
The bottom line is that we value what you value.
So thanks for tuning in. Now let's watch these sharp young minds compete in what's sure to be an exciting match.
It's morning, a new day, and the road ahead stretches before you with endless possibilities. You could have an adventure, beat the bad guys, fall in love. Anything can happen. And because anything can happen, that's why there's Westfield Insurance. To find an independent Westfield agent in your area, visit westfieldinsurance.com.
Notre Dame College invites you to visit our beautiful South Euclid campus on President's Day, February 15th from 11 to 1. Tour the campus and experience what it's like to be a Falcon for life. Located just 25 minutes from the heart of Cleveland, Notre Dame offers more than 30 career-focused majors, including nursing and entrepreneurship. See for yourself how every student is our most important student. Meet faculty, current students, learn about scholarship opportunities, and stick around for lunch Monday, February 15th at Notre Dame College. Visit NotreDameCollege.edu for more information.
Well, I mean, there's different types of tomatoes, and you're going to have the type that goes...
We all have goals, and now there's a smarter way to save for them. With the U.S. Bank Start Smart Savings Program, when you save $500 in 1 year, you'll get an extra $50. Plus, you'll get a 1% bonus up to $50 on all net gas and grocery purchases with your U.S. Bank debit card. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Tonight's judge from Cuyahoga Community College, Richard Montgomery, Associate Dean of School Sciences and Teacher Education Professor. Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Now it is time for our Mix It Up round here. The questions were 20 points. There's no penalty for an incorrect answer. If a team answers all 6 questions correctly, they'll receive those very important 25 bonus points. First up, team number 1, Wadsworth. Located in Medina County, Wadsworth serves approximately 1,700 students and is a AAA district excelling in academics, arts, and athletics. Wadsworth continues to be a top-performing school on the state report card and has been named to the AP District Honor Roll the last 2 years, and recently Wadsworth was named one of the top 500 high schools in America by Newsweek. Andrew is the captain of Wadsworth. Andrew, you play the trombone. Tell everyone at home a little bit more about Andrew.
I also run cross country and track, and today I'd like to thank Mr. Schoonover, our coach.
Very good. Over to Jake. Jake, you're on the speech and debate team. Tell us more about Jake.
Yes, I'm the president of our speech and debate team, and I'd like to thank our principals, Mr. Moore, Mr. Sieber, and Mr. Berlin.
Okay, over to Tony. Tony, you play the saxophone.
I also play the saxophone in the jazz band. I am the president of the freshman student council class, and I am also involved in speech and debate. I would like to thank our alternate, Molly Cavanaugh, for coming out and supporting us tonight.
All right, very good. Jake, Andrew, Tony, the gentlemen of Wadsworth. Here we go. Questions just for you. What you see here is good advice, but see if you can find hidden here the name of what strong metallic alloy, sometimes called stainless?
Steel.
Steel, yes. Which of these could be best described as predatory?
Wild beast.
Wild beast, yes. Add 2 consonants here. You'll name what French-speaking Caribbean country that shares the island of Hispaniola with the Dominican Republic?
Haiti.
Haiti, yes. Here you have 2 species of what large fish whose great white variety put some snap into the movie Jaws?
Shark.
Shark, yes. Had today's investigative reporters lived in the days of Theodore Roosevelt, which of these terms would have been used to describe them?
Muckraker.
Muckraker, muckraker, yes. 25 bonus points possible here. Wadsworth. Thus did one biographer describe Julia Ward Howe, who wrote the lyrics for what Civil War song that includes the words "Glory, glory, hallelujah" in the chorus?
Battle Hymn of the Republic.
25 bonus points for Wadsworth. Guys, well done there. Nice job. Hey, Team 2 is North Royalton. North Royalton, located 15 miles south of downtown Cleveland, offers over 200 courses, including 12 AP courses. It's affiliated with the Cuyahoga Valley Career Center. Newsweek listed North Royalton on their America's Best High Schools, placing North Royalton High School in the nation's top 1,000 public high schools. And the College Board named North Royalton High School to the AP Honor Roll. North Royalton offers 21 sports as well as intramurals and extracurricular activities too. Chai is the captain of North Royalton. You play tennis. Tell everyone more about you.
I plan on double majoring in economics and computer science in college, and I'd like to thank our advisor, Mr. Kish, and my parents for supporting me here.
All right, very good. Over to James. James, you play on the soccer team. Tell us more.
Yes, I also play basketball and video games with my friends, and I would like to thank my parents for coming to support us.
Awesome. So would we. Over to Ryan. Ryan, you plan on majoring in film. Tell us more about Ryan.
Yes, I've been making short films in my free time for years, and I'd like to thank my parents for all their support.
All right, very good. James, Chai, Ryan, North Royalton, these questions only for you. No matter how appealing this thought may be, see if you can find hidden within it the name of the cabinet department concerned with America's workers.
Labor.
Labor, yes. Something that is very offensive to you can be best described by which of these?
Repugnant.
You got it. By adding the right letters, you can convert this simple article into what ancient Greek temple built on the Acropolis?
Parthenon.
Parthenon, yes. These are familiar names in U.S. history, and they are also names of counties in what northwestern state? Helena is the capital of?
Washington.
Ooh, Helena is the capital of Montana. It was under the provisions of which one of these that California was admitted to the Union?
1850. Compromise of 1850.
You got it. This rather surprising conclusion came from what English naturalist who surprised the world with his theory of evolution?
Darwin.
Charles Darwin is right. Well done, North Royalton. Only missed that one. Guys wish they would have had that one back. Okay, finally tonight is Mayfield, located in Cuyahoga County. Mayfield is home to 1,400 students. Mayfield is recognized as one of America's most challenging high schools by the Washington Post and one of the top 500 in the nation by Newsweek. It was honored by the College Board for making their AP Honor Roll. In addition to academic success, Mayfield offers a variety of extracurriculars that focus on service, leadership, the arts, and athletics. Drew is the captain of Mayfield. Drew is the vice president of student council. Hey, Drew, tell everyone at home more about you.
I also run cross country and track and part of NHS, and I would like to thank our advisor, Ms. Pumphrey.
All right, Tyler runs cross country. Tyler, tell everyone a little bit more about yourself.
I'm also in track and NHS, and I'd like to thank our alternates for coming out and supporting us today.
All right, finally over to Lindsay. Lindsay, you're on the swim team.
Yes, I'm also a member of student council, and I'm the 4th member of my family to be on the show.
Holy moly, is that a right? Might be a record. Well, how'd the other 3 do?
Pretty good, I guess.
Pretty good. All right, so tough act to follow. Here we go. Tyler, Drew, and Lindsay. Run down this sentence. You can find hidden the name of what planet 7th from the sun?
Uranus.
That's right. Which of these choices best defines the word arduous?
Difficult.
Difficult is right. You find the element tin in the middle of the name of what other metal whose symbol is PT?
Platinum. Platinum.
Platinum is right. These are 2 of the symbols that appear on the emblem of which of the armed forces whose motto is Semper Fi?
Marines.
Marines, you got it. All Americans have the right to avoid self-incrimination, a right guaranteed by which of these constitutional amendments?
The 5th.
That is right. To illustrate the problems of English pronunciation, this sentence was cited by what author of such children's books as The Grinch Who Stole Christmas?
Dr. Seuss.
25 bonus points for Mayfield. Only 1 question missed during that round, and all show long, smart kids. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Fred Klutz of Leonard Insurance Services, a Westfield partner, bringing you the Sharing Knowledge, Building Trust question of the week. True or false? Basement flooding or water backup is covered under a typical homeowner policy.
For the answer and a chance to win an iPad mini, visit westfieldinsurance.com/academic challenge.
Being there when you need us the most. At Westfield Insurance, we take these words to heart. A promise of protection means more to us than simply insuring your home, auto, or business. Our agency partners and employees are part of the communities where you live and work. We know what our customers value. That's why we support programs that you and your family care about most, like academic excellence, teen driving safety, and neighborhood improvement. Westfield Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust in your community.
I've got a 4-year degree. I wasn't really able to find a job despite putting out over 100 applications, so I decided to go back to school. Tri-C really did change my life. After getting my degree from Tri-C, I'm working in the IT field. I work at a job I love. Life is good, thanks to Tri-C. My name is Josh Gadka, and I received my IT degree from Tri-C.
Great crowd tonight here on East 30th and Euclid. Welcome back to AC. Before we begin our next round, let's recap the scores so far tonight. 3rd place, 240 points, North Royalton. 2nd place, 255, Mayfield. In the lead tonight, still very early, 295, Wadsworth. It is time now for the picture-perfect round. Each correct answer is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost 10 points. All 3 teams are playing here, so hands on your buzzers. Eyes on the monitor. Here we go. This painting of Edward Winslow is the only known portrait of any of the men who signed what shipboard compact in 1620? Wadsworth.
Mayflower Compact?
You got it. Choice. Young Woman in Black is the work of what American woman influenced by French Impressionism? Grandma Moses, Mary Cassatt, or Amy Lowell? Mayfield.
Mary Cassatt.
That is right. In this 1862 photograph, 2 men are having lunch near what famous Virginia battlefield? Site of the first major land battle of the Civil War. Wadsworth.
Bull Run.
Bull Run or Manassas. Well done. Which of these equations, 1, 2, or 3, represents a hyperbola? Wadsworth.
2.
2 is right. This is what's left of an ancient statue of what classical god of the sea, usually pictured holding a trident. Wadsworth.
Poseidon.
Poseidon, yes, shown here with his pipe. You see what American writer who wrote As I Lay Dying and The Sound, Mayfield?
William Faulkner.
Faulkner and The Sound of the Fury is correct. In signing letters, First Lady Mamie Eisenhower did not include the middle name she shared with what Swiss city that identifies conventions governing warfare? Wadsworth.
Geneva.
Geneva is right. In this issue of Cleveland Magazine, we learned that what award honoring outstanding college football players is named in memory of a Cleveland-born Wadsworth?
Heisman Award.
Former Oberlin coach John Heisman. The Heisman Award is right. Well done. Again, only one incorrect answer the entire show. That's right. More AC after this.
It's your first day in business. A new space, real investors, and butterflies the size of dinner plates. You could be an inspiration, make a difference, sponsor a Little League team. Anything can happen. And because anything can happen, well, that's why there's